And it's right around the corner. 28 days now. Always a good idea to be prepared for hurricane season because it's better an ounce of prevention. You know, as the saying goes. So here's the look outside. Lots of clouds hovering over downtown Corpus Christi. We have the marina and the bay there in the background. So we had some sunshine earlier and that helped us warm up today, but the cloud coverage and the added wind definitely helped to keep these temperatures in check. 89 for the high today. We woke up pretty warm. 77 to start us off. We'd typically be around 68 degrees on a day like today. But again, I'm focusing my attention on this problem right here. 3.89 inches. That's how much we have to make up for the rainfall that we have not had here in the coastal bend. Good news. There is some rain in the forecast. It's not a very good chance, but it's something. So we'll break it down in a moment. But a look at today's blustery conditions. 40-mile-per-hour peak wind gust registered at the Corpus Christi International Airport. They have an aviation weather warning out now because of those strong winds that we've had this afternoon. 36 in Robstown, 33 in Kingsville, 31 in Rockport, 25 in Port Aransas. So these are just the gusts. The sustained winds have been less, thankfully, but it's the southeasterly component that is drawing in all the moisture. And because it's windy, we have small craft advisories. Now this includes the local bays and waterways, the near and the offshore waters, all of those set to expire tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. So again, those of you who like to partake in some fishing or anything like that on the boat, well, those seas are going to be pretty rough, at least until tomorrow morning. So where are those winds right now? 25 miles per hour at Corpus Christi International Airport, 25 in Robstown, 21 in Kingsville, 14 in Port Aransas, and you guessed it, the same direction that's pumping in all this moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's having an impact on our temperatures. Here's a look at the actual temperatures noted in white and the heat index. So it's 82 in Corpus Christi, but it feels like 87. 84 in Mathis feels like 89, 83 in Robstown feels like 88, Rockport 82 feels like 87. You catch my drift here. This is the same situation that we'll have on into the weekend because there's no real big weather system to change this pattern that we've had here in the coastal bend, although there will be some changes north of us in North Texas, which could trigger a few showers for us here. So until then, we'll have plenty of moisture to work with here in the atmosphere. Our dew point temperatures will be in the 70s and 80s. So from very humid to just downright oppressive humidity going on into the next couple of days. So why hasn't any of this moisture become rain to fall out of the sky? Well, the big weather picture looking like this. There's a lot happening in Texas. It's in North Texas. You can see here these red boxes denoting tornado watches. Those last several hours, so some severe weather expected across portions of North Texas. But here, we're not expecting that. In fact, for tomorrow's forecast, severe weather from Houston to San Antonio, a marginal risk. But this lighter shade of green for us here in the coastal bend just means general thunderstorms in the forecast. So let's talk about why we haven't had any rain yet since we've had all this moisture. I'll step out of the way so you can see. We've had moisture. That's the number one thing you need to bake this cake. We've had the instability that's made for the clouds, but we don't have that trigger to provide us with the lift. We don't have any help from upstairs to give us exhaust. So that thunderstorm component's really been missing. But as we head on into the next 7 days, we think we might change that. In fact, going on into tomorrow is going to be our only opportunity. Let's break down what some of the models are suggesting. I think our best chance is going to come in two batches. One, a few showers tomorrow morning, but going throughout the afternoon, the model's not in very good agreement. Most of them think we'll be pretty quiet throughout the afternoon until tomorrow evening, a few showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder. And then this line of storms late into the evening. Some models have that moving down as far as Corpus Christi, down to maybe Kingsville. Others keeping it north to us in the Victoria Crossroads. Either way, our only chance for rain being to tomorrow. After that, we're just dealt with